Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Showing the slab in today's game, Dean Kramer.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Basallo makes the grab, 1 away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And this is an offense with a ton of pop, top to bottom, Singy.
Yeah, well, some players will say that home runs are mistakes. They were just a little too quick. Not this club. They're looking to hit the ball over the fence. Not any speedsters in this lineup. Not players that were looking to run around the bases. They're looking to jog. And I expect to see that kind of approach in this one.
Aaron Judge in the box now. No balls and a strike.
It's 0-1.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
Out to short, Henderson. Judge out on the play.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, bases empty. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. And he'll be safe at first.
Batting fourth, the second baseman.
So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
So 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Bellinger goes. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. The Yanks leave 1. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Max Fried. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement, so he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter. Otherwise, hitters will start diving at it.
Next
Strike
offer
two.
in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And now Jeremiah Jackson. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second. And he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. That's a little bit
down.
low.
Ball. That's a ball.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
That one catches the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's outside.
We got a full count.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Volpe on the run, throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Orioles held in check there. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Baltimore, here's a big power threat. Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton, multi-time All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2007. Kramer back to work. Stanton swings, crushes one, out to left. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. A solo shot. It's 1-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. There's a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. There's Ryan McMahon now. Right down to shoot, and that's strike 1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Dominguez stands at second with no outs. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Austin Wells stands in now and watches strike one. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. He's trying for third. There's a ball. Throw to third. He's safe. And a 1-1. On the ground to the left. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss, strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. First time up was a pop out. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Here comes Aaron Judge. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 5-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Back-to-back jacks. And this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next for New York, Cody Bellinger. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-1.
Two outs. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Just missed. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. They had the long ball working 3 times for a total of 5 runs. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 5 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Max Fried will go to work. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Next offering is outside. Next offering is down low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Here's a 2-2. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Samuel Basallo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other.
1-2.
It's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Mountcastle, the runner at second with 1 away. And that one popped in the air, left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Kobe Mayo.
And next for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. First offering, and it just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fly ball down the line. Going back. But it slices just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge sizes this one up, drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. And the Orioles leave one. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back now at Oriole Park, and now Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
On the mound now, Tyler Wells.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That's in there. That's strike one. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, left fielder Jason Dominguez.
We all saw his hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
No,
Wells checks over to first, and he's back. Now a chance for Jason Dominguez. Throw to second, tag, out at second.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
That one outside. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2's the count.
Next offering down in the dirt. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Runner!
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Out at third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Dylan Beavers.
Dylan Beavers.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
0-2.
Oh, 2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way.
No
That time,
fielder.
a little anxious.
This is Dylan Carlson. And that is out of play. One out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a ball.
1-2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher.
Now
Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. It's 5-0. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first. And a quick out, number 1. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Gets a piece and stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Basallo down to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
That's inside.
Volpe
That's a ball.
stands in now, looks at that one inside. That catches the corner. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in Baltimore, John
for
Shambi and Chris
Orioles,
Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Jeremiah Jackson. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
No, that missed. That's the
Just
ball.
misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A dive. He's got it. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
The Yanks leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That pitch gets the corner, and the count even 1-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
In the air, left field. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So they make short work of him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Yankees 5 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Wells back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, these Yankees digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Mayo takes it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
There's a strike.
So in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
0-2.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited, you think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Two down, base is empty. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Bellinger, 29 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Misses inside. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Yanks held in check, but they hold a 5-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th and into the box for Baltimore. Colton Cowser. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1-1.
That one the other way, and it goes just foul.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Catcher,
Samuel Basallo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fly to left his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one lifted to left. Dominguez grabs it on the run.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Mayo jumps out of the way of ball 1. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Wells ready to fire now. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And a curve is down and in. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Checks over to first, back safely. And here is Giancarlo Stanton on the outside corner. Strike 1. Chisholm aboard here at first with nobody out. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jason Dominguez.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1-0.
Man at first, one away. Wells throws over, and he's back safely. The 1-0. Just
inside
missed.
ball.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out.
You know, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Jackson sizing this one up, and that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Yankees 5 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now at
off
the plate,
for
Dylan
the Orioles,
Beavers.
The right fielder, Dylan Beavers.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Dylan Carlson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fouled off left side. Foul ball, still 0-2. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
I mean, there are many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at bat alive.
Jackson Holiday now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they're chipping away. It's 5-1.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
It's 0-1.
Two down, nobody on here in the bottom of the sixth. Yeah, that's fouled off. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back, and they inch closer. It's 5-2.
They're fighting to get back into this game. Back-to-back blasts, and now they're in striking distance. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So 2 away with nobody on. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that extends the inning.
The batter, number 6. Designated hitter.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 2.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And it looks like trouble. And that's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Colton Cowser digs in now. And that's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Their third home run of the inning. It's 5-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Max Fried will give way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So they bring on the veteran, Tim Hill.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 41, Tim Hill.
Samuel Basallo getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
catch out to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But a 5 spot has evened this game up. 7th inning coming up. We're all tied up 5-5. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the top of the 7th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Albert Suarez comes on now.
Pitching for the Orioles, number 49, Albert Suarez.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Carlson sizes this one up, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Wells.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Struck him out looking. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Foul ball there.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Henderson makes the catch, and that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Bottom of the 7th, and into the box for Baltimore,
Orioles,
Kobe
the
Mayo.
first baseman, Kobe Mayo.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Line drive, base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
He was all over that one. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers. Fastball for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Slides for the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
And next for the Orioles, Dylan Carlson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's the strike. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Line to left. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jackson Holliday now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. That to right. Judge. He's got it, and that will end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Suarez back to work. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
It's Aaron Judge now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with 1 swing.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And that eats him up.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Substitution now at first base. And here's the Yankees pinch runner, Ahmed Rosario. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Runner on the go. And fouled off. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 1 for 3. Splits the plate, and that is strike 1. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. There's the swing and a miss.
0-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. and that ends the frame.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, David Bednar. And into the box for
Leading
Baltimore, Jeremiah Jackson.
The third baseman, Jeremiah Jackson.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout
Now
after hitting a
batting,
line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Henderson in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
On the ground, Chisholm tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. Bednar, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Fernando Cruz up and loosening in the pen. Weaver warming up as well. Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
And here is Colton Cowser. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Man at second. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Head first slide, and he's safe. And it's 6-5.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Two outs, runner on first. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. And there's the strike.
It's 0-1.
Two outs. And that gets down for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now Kobe Mayo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Rosario makes the play, and that's the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The left fielder, number 24.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. In there, and it's 0-1. This one in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
So they're down to their final out. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's in there. That's strike one. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.